So we are live now. So we are only three of us. Jyoti is busy, so she will speak after some time. She will be listening right now. She's in listening mode right now. She will be mute for some time.
Maybe another 5 minutes.
Let's see. But how is it going on for you, Sylvester?
Uh, can I hear
Sylvester,
that again?
what a minute. Sylvester, what do you do for a living?
Currently,
Yes,
I am
you're
on
working at.
retirement. I am on retirement.
Acha, you are retired. Then what do you do
Yes.
whole day? What do you do?
Um, I have found love in nature. I like
Okay,
flowers. I like to read. I like to socialize. I like
great.
to add value to um, people. Whatever I am able to understand and appreciate about life, I like to share.
Absolutely. Okay.
And what I'm doing for, um, yeah, like you need to have some mission, some vision. I, after retirement, I managed to get an LLB in law. Now
Uh-huh.
I'm studying to try to go to the law school to be a barrister and a solicitor.
Okay, barrister. Nice.
Yes. And
We, see,
I
Sylvester, you never
yes.
know. Today I met an advocate who is 75 years old and very healthy. Rather, the younger people, when they are working with him, they stay behind. They get
Pardon,
left behind.
can you say that again? I didn't hear that well.
I met an advocate today
Okay.
who is 75 years old, but
65.
very 75, 75,
Oh, 75. Great, great, great.
and he's
75.
totally healthy, very healthy. And people younger than him, when they work with him, they get left behind. He walks fast. He till now his thinking power is fantastic. He can think very nicely as an advocate. He can find solutions like that. Still, his mind is working very nicely. So you never know up to what time you work. So even if you start your law today, I don't know what type of service you will be able to give, but it is possible that you might give service for 20, 25 years. Nobody knows, right?
Yes, that's true.
Ah, we think after 60 we retire, but that retirement is from the work that we were doing. Now we are going to follow what we love to do. So it is
I,
called a golden time. It is called a
I,
golden time.
actually, I agree with you perfectly. After retirement,
Mhm.
formal retirement, that is what I call it. Because even before I got into retirement, I told my kids that for me, life starts at 60 years.
Yes,
That's what I told them. I
absolutely.
want to be as active as possible to give back to the universe what the universe has given me.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Great.
Uh, because virtually out of ignorance, we have all the challenges in the world.
Ah,
So my very statement is that I want to leave this campsite called Earth better than I came to find it. That is what spurs me on a daily basis.
okay.
So I try to be meaningful and useful to society.
Yes. Great thing. Because what we have taken from society till today, now it's time to give back.
Oh, definitely.
And when you give back, you feel so happy from within.
It's true.
And that happiness, that joy, make you more healthier.
Especially when the service you are giving back to society does not have on manipulating them for something, that it is
Absolutely.
pure. It is from your heart,
Pure,
and that
pure,
you are
yes.
giving it unconditionally.
Absolutely. So, Sylvester, now I don't know, nobody joined today. Might be they are busy somewhere or some reason. They better know. Let us start.
Okay,
You and me.
okay, okay, sir.
You and me.
Okay,
Two
sir.
friends. Let's have a chat between two friends.
Great, 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 great.
As a Sylvester, in a reframing the inner dialogue, when we say inner dialogue, what is a dialogue? Dialogue is again a thought. Nothing happens without a thought. And thoughts come from the memory. You call camel a camel because there is something in your memory which says this type of figure is camel. Am I right?
Yeah,
So everything comes out of memory as a thought, and that can be inner dialogue that could, you know, they could impact your subconscious mind. So when I said reframe your inner dialogue means I told everybody to reframe it because what you were saying till today, maybe complaining, maybe jealous of somebody or whatever, that was being fed to your subconscious mind. But when you started reframing, you started repeating that thing, the new thing, and you started changing your subconscious mind to some extent. But the main part, subconscious come after. First was the reframing, so that your this what you are automatically doing something. You were naturally speaking in a way that you were speaking, which was supposed to be changed. And how it will be changed? By repeating that thing again and again, so that go and sit in your memory. Do you get me? It will sit in your
yeah,
memory. That
yes.
whatever you say will come out of memory instantly. So when you reframe your dialogue, inner dialogue, what you do, you are making new memory about of new words, new sentences,
In
and
other
that
words, you are repositioning your thoughts.
yes, and that will impact your subconscious mind. So how did it help you reframe your dialogue, inner dialogue? It did help you, and how it helped you?
Yeah, it did help me in the sense that I ask myself, I told you that I've had a challenge with anger and frustration.
Yes.
Okay. Anger because I thought the world was not being fair, people were not fair to me, given the fact that I have been giving myself, like I told you, it's my very nature. You keep giving, and yet people are not fair in their assessment of you and they don't show gratitude. So, from all that I learned from your coaching, I want to use the right word because you say teaching is different from coaching, and I appreciate that very much. Coaching is to give a capacity and a potential to
No,
be who
I'll
you.
put it very simply. Coaching is evolving. Like a sculptor, remove all the stone to bring out that idol from that stone. So coaching about removing. So simple, it's evolving by removing what is not required.
Yeah, so coaching is evolving, or is it involving? Is it involve or evolve?
Evolve, EVOLV, evolve, coming
Ah,
out
okay, EVU.
by
Okay,
removing
okay,
what is not required.
okay, right, true. So I told myself I can't change the externalities, the outside, the people.
Yes.
So I must begin to change myself. And how do I change myself? My thoughts, my way of looking at things, and assume that they are behaving and doing all those things out of ignorance. Since I have enlightenment, I should be able to add value to myself by changing my thoughts. And it has greatly helped me.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And Sylvester, one thing more.
Yes,
Anger and frustration come out of ignorance.
True.
Don't take it
I
wrongly.
agree.
Try to understand.
I,
It is
no,
come out
I
of
agree. I agree. It's true.
ah, then
Because if you know that people do not know what they're doing. Sometimes people are doing things because they don't have what it is. They don't have the capacity to reason and see that this is not good.
yes.
So if you know there are things like that, and yet you still get angry and frustrated, that means that you are also ignorant.
When I say ignorance, you know what, Sylvester? If
Yes,
I get angry at you,
yes,
what am I doing? What am I giving you? Something from myself. I'm troubling myself. I'm giving pain to myself
true.
because I am ignorant of what is it going to do to me. It is like a burning coal in your hand, which burns you first. Before you throw it somebody, it is burning you first. And
Yeah, so
secondly,
so like you say, it's like drinking poison and expecting
yes,
somebody to
slow
die.
poison.
Yeah, true.
And actually, nothing is permanent, Sylvester. If you give me bad words and I don't take it, you brought a gift of bad words and I didn't take it. So the gift lies with you. But what I do, I take it by getting angry at you. And that is what the opponent want. When he shouts, get angry, when he say bad words, what he want, he expect other person to be hurt. And whatever he said, and it is gone. Nothing is permanent. Words come out and vanish.
You
But
can't
the
retract
effect,
it. You
if
can't
we take
retract
it,
it.
I didn't get you.
I said you can't retract it. You can't bring it back.
You can't
It's
bring it.
gone.
It vanishes. But what we do, we absorb that and we remind ourselves, we put it in our memory, and we beat ourselves every day. He said me so and so. He said me so and so. So anger is out of ignorance. If we understand this, then the world is impermanent. You and me, we are all going to die someday. But before dying, let's live a great life. Let's have good friends. So that is what we are trying to do here.
We must try to celebrate ourselves and
As
the
much as
universe.
possible. Absolutely. And while doing this inner dialogue, then affirmation, what we do, we develop our subconscious mind. See, best part is 95% work is done by subconscious mind. Your movement, your walking, talking, your driving car, your cooking, everything is happening automatically because your subconscious mind knows. Only when you analyze or you're thinking something new, your this mind is working, conscious mind. Okay. But with help of the conscious mind, by doing affirmation on this thing, by changing inner dialogue, by doing affirmation, by visualizing, we can develop a great subconscious mind. Why subconscious mind has to be developed? Because that is our automatic mind. Whenever we are in trouble, that might take over. Whenever we are facing something, some difficulty, that might take over and start acting. So it respond or react depending upon what you taught it. It will react or it will respond. But it is done by subconscious mind. It happens very fast. When the air is blowing, you close your eyes, please. You don't have to think. You don't think what speed the air is coming or something. You had some sensation and you close your eyes to protect your eye. This happens by the subconscious mind. Your heartbeat, your breathing is happening all subconsciously. But there are many other things which impact your work. While doing work, you get angry or you get frustrated, you get stressed. All these things happen because of your subconscious mind. Even this happens with the subconscious mind. So when you develop a subconscious mind in a particular way, it automatically start responding the way you want. It will stop reacting and start responding. So developing a subconscious mind is very, very important. But sometimes, instead of asking, instead of doing affirmation, ask yourself questions. What should be right? What if I do so and so? What could be the right way? Even that questioning yourself can feed your subconscious mind with the right material. Do you get this, Lister?
Yes, I get it. So you
So these are
feel
other way also.
you feel your conscious mind to be able to push out the old and automated subconscious mind with positive ideas.
Yes. Subconscious mind is like a petrol tank. The fuel is
That's true.
provided from there. And conscious mind is that hole from where you fill the tank. You have to fill the tank with your conscious mind and keep subconscious mind always active and full. So what did you do for subconscious mind? Your Aarti is there. Somebody, Preshi there. Preshi. I think you have come for first time, Preshi. Anyway, Aarti madam knows. So what did you, Aarti, you do for your subconscious mind? I am Sylvester, I'm talking for a long time. Can you tell me what did you do to develop your subconscious mind, Aarti? Can you mute and talk right now?
Are you asking me
I
or Ati? Okay.
Yes, Aarti.
I do journaling and I write down my thoughts. And it is like not on regular basis, although I want to do it on regular basis, but somehow it happens that कभी कभी बहुत ज्यादा फैमिली के
Aarti,
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज के चक्कर में नहीं
Aarti, that
कर
is the
पाती.
perfect way to do. I'm telling you, that is the perfect way to do. When you are overwhelmed, don't do journaling. It will become boring for you. So better leave
But
some
what
time.
I do is, if I don't get time to write, I do it mentally.
Mental space, that's all.
हाँ.
So do it
Whenever I
the
don't get
way,
time to write, I do it mentally. कि
so
ऐसा
do
लगता
it
है कि
the
अब सब
way,
लोगों को सोना है, सब बोल रहे नहीं अब सब बंद कर दो, अभी नहीं नहीं करना है,
हाँ,
कुछ
होता
नहीं
है,
करना है, तो I do
absolutely.
it mentally
But
at that
Aarti, you
time.
should do it the best way to do it the way you love to do
Right. And
it. You should not
means
push yourself.
after being connected with you and reading Mirror Work, and now we are reading The Magic. So after reading both these books, I have started paying more attention to what I'm thinking. And
Great.
recently there was an incident that I was very disturbed, and that time I just kept quiet and went inside and thought about myself that what is happening, why I am getting irritated, why I am getting these thoughts, and what is happening, what is
Yes.
actually troubling me. Is
Asking
it the
question.
behavior of the other person or the way I am feeling or the way I am responding to it? So,
Fantastic.
so I got the answer that it was actually the way I was responding. It became like there were
Mm.
two, three incidents that the other person was wrong. But at the same time, I mixed up all the incidents together and I started doing overthinking.
Great,
So
great.
this was the problem, the core of the trouble.
Core of the trouble.
Then I then I redirected my thinking process and then I channelized it to the positive direction. And even I apologized for the mistake which I committed.
Yeah, great, great. That's the best one. People cannot
Hmm.
apologize. Fantastic.
I
This is the
also
best
took
you can
two
do.
days to do that.
Okay, but you did it, huh? People
Huh.
don't do it for life.
So,
The life
so I
passes away.
apologized and
Huh.
I also means had a good talk afterwards
How did
and
you feel
all
after apologizing? First of all, tell me this, Arti.
very
How did you
light.
feel? Light, right?
Hmm.
Prashit, if you also want to say something, let me know. You're welcome.
Hmm.
Your
I
Prashit is
practice
new.
meditation.
Ah,
I practice meditation since one and a
ah.
half decade. So it's a
Okay, for long
new
time you're
routine
doing
for
it.
me.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I
one and a
also
half.
practice meditation. Please, I'm interrupting you because later I won't be able to speak.
Okay, okay.
So I also do meditation. I do mantra chanting also. I every day I do mala of Gayatri mantra every day. So this is also done side by side. After reading Mirror Work, I began to do this, and this actually gave me a different way of thinking.
But
And
when
I
you're
was
doing all
able to
this,
channelize my thoughts with
ah,
Mirror Work. This was the additional compliment, and it helped me a lot. Both
but
these.
when you're doing this, Arti, do you forget yourself? You are mindful of your mantra only.
It happens that initially I'm in the thoughts of means जो भौतिक जगत है उसके thoughts में रहते starting में, and
Starting,
then
ah,
later on I flow in my meditation state.
great. That's the best way. Whatever you're doing, focus on that. Actually, meditation can be whole day if you are mindful, but we cannot be mindful every time, right? But if you are mindful of what you are doing, it is also meditation because you are in the
I
flow.
do at times like that. Means जब
Great.
ऐसा लगता है कि बहुत ज्यादा सोचने लगे, then I bring back my consciousness to what is actually the fact. Like everything is abundant and everything is temporary. So we need to think in that way.
Great.
But what we do is we mix it with the ego and myself and mera hai, tera hai, and everything happens. And that brings the trouble everywhere.
Ego is something that is not very bad and not very good. It has to be moderate. Because if you don't have ego, you want to do anything. You won't like to do anything. There has to be drive. If
Exactly.
the what I call ego is something that drives you. If it is too much, it will drive very fast, and then you collapse. You do accident. And if it is very low, you can't do anything. You will procrastinate. There are many people say ego is only negative. I say it is both. If you go this side, it is negative. Positive. Go this side, it is negative. Like money, if you spend properly, it is you are master of the money. And if you cannot control yourself when the money part comes, then money is your master. So money is not bad. How you utilize is bad or good.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's nothing exactly bad in this world if it's well managed. There must be a balance in whatever you're doing.
Whatever you do.
Ego, for instance, it's for you to be able to assert yourself, to be
Yes.
who you are, but mindful of the fact that you are only human and that if you are not careful, you can go beyond the bounds. So, where you have a balance of who you are or who you think you are,
Yes.
there are other people who are also like you and think the way you think. So, since the world is not an island, we must have a balance to accommodate, to appreciate people as they appreciate us, to empathize. So, I think the balance that you're talking about is right, the ego. And
Yeah.
actually, I think that she did very well to be able to apologize, is to be very
Oh,
reflective,
absolutely.
to be able to be humane, and to accept that you did wrong. When you don't know and accept that you did wrong, you can never change. You can never go anywhere. So Ati did well. Congratulations.
Absolutely correct, Sylvester. And thank you so much. I
You're
even
welcome.
apologize to my son when I be very angry or very rude to him. So it is really tough for elders to apologize to the younger people, but I do it so that he
it is
also know that he need to do it in future,
it is
and it's
actually being
okay to
human.
accept your mistake.
Yeah.
It is actually
For
being
for
human.
for yeah, for apologizing, like she's saying, it's been part of me throughout my life. When I was in active service, I needed my driver to go somewhere as the superior officer. He delayed, and I used another driver. He came back and was trying to say, "So I am sorry." And He found it a challenge, a manager telling the driver, I'm sorry. I said, no, no. We are all human beings. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And it's been part of me since. It's always been part of me. To apologize, very easy to say sorry if I get it wrong.
And mainly when you are with your employee, like driver or a clerk, when you, because you are a boss, they will not back answer you. But when you
Yeah.
realize that you have done a mistake and you say sorry, they feel so nice. And
Oh,
even you
and
will
that
feel
is
so good.
that's true. Very
So
true.
this, so being apologetic is a very powerful thing. It's a very powerful thing. But you can do one thing more, Sylvester. If I am coming to meet you and I'm late, to say sorry in a different way, I'd say thank you, Sylvester, for waiting for me.
Yes, I do that very often.
Ah,
Instead of using sorry so many times, I use instead thank you. I use sorry only when it is really very wrong and
then you have to say.
I have committed something which is emotionally hurting to someone. Then I say sorry.
The other time when you say thank you, both are in good mood. You know, the repo is faster. Okay, so moving ahead to record. Oh, President, you want to say something?
I was saying
So,
that if you do that, it tells the other person or the people truly what is in you. Humility.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
all
President.
I want to say.
President, you were saying something.
Oh, I have finished.
nothing from my side. Means
Okay.
I'm following the same practices. What we are
Okay.
talking of forgiveness and other things.
Very nice. Very nice. Great, great, great. If any sharing, you can do it. We'll learn from you. See, when you share, you people learn from us, right? So then we went to reframe, develop your supplement. Then we went to recoding yourself. We have some codes, the way we behave, our attitude, our habits. So even that habits or attitude is made out of your memory, out of your thoughts. Thoughts come actually from memories. What you experience, you memorize. From that, the thoughts come. And from that only you make your habits, you make attitude. So we have to recode ourselves. Because whatever attitudes are taking you back or making you fall for something, making you angry, making you frustrated, attitude also. If the attitude are not good, you have to change it. So we did recording by making that sentence. We have to find out, we found out our values and all this thing. We did that, what do you call it, assignment of finding out the values, and we did recording also. So hopefully that was useful to you, Aarti, you and Sylvester. Jyoti is now on mute, so I'm not calling her right now. So what was your feeling, Sylvester and Aarti, about recording? Were you able to do it properly, or any support you need?
Well,
Yes, I have done it. My values are written on a what we say sticky note, and it is stuck on my mirror. So I read it every day, and now I have almost memorized them, and without even seeing to that sticky note, I can speak.
So
And
you internalize it. Very nice.
yes, so now they are internalized, and as
How
I
how
shared with you, I have few dreams. So I'm still working to find out the actual purpose. And
okay, we'll come to
I believe
that.
that it is not like मीन्स ऐसा नहीं होता है कि हम पर्पस को ढूंढ लें बट पर्पस हमें ढूंढ ही लेता है हम जैसे कोशिश करते रहते हैं तो
Because without purpose, I think without purpose, the life is not that lively, not that
हाँ मतलब
great.
बट स्टिल इट इज नॉट वेरी क्लियर so I
Ah,
don't want to go in a wrong direction. So I'm still working on, I'm trying to find out more and more that how Means which values are more related to which dream, and what is actually going inside my mind every day, all my thoughts,
Absolutely.
and how I treat with other people and how they treat me, and which dream is more correlated to my values.
Yes. It is said now that river is flowing. Arti, there are some stone they roll over till the sea, and there are some get stuck. So life will go on. But if your purpose is like going flowing with the river, it is like flowing with the river. If you don't know your purpose, it will get stuck somewhere. It will get over someday. Everybody, we are all going to go away. We all are here for some time. We all have some time limit. We don't know. But till we are alive, let us flow with the life. So this value addition, this codes and all these things will help us keeping our flow. We will flow very, very smoothly with the life and will adapt. There is something that will come against you which you don't want, but we can adapt to it. We can embrace it because there are something which are darker side in everybody's life. If you understand that and embrace them and find a purpose, nothing will disturb you. You will have a great flow of life. Life will be flowing.
Exactly, exactly the challenge I used to face. I have had values and principles all my life. It was difficult for me to accept people who will not come on board in life with values and principles.
Great.
So it was a bit difficult to get along with people who did not have values and principles. But with the coaching, yes, that there's always the darker side of life that
That is right.
you
Yes.
must compromise. You must begin to see that it is team dynamics and that everybody cannot be like you. So you bend backwards to accommodate and to move on in life.
To move on. Because if you want a rose, there will be thorns, right? Rose will come
Yes,
with thorns. So you should know how to keep yourself away from thorn. At the same time, take the benefit of rose. Smell it, take the fragrance.
that's right. I love roses, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
You said you love nature and flowers. That was
Yes. Oh, yes. A lot. A
it.
lot.
Okay. Now we came, then after we went for manifesting dreams. We saw the 8 to 10 aspect of life in everybody and everywhere. We gave ourselves mark where we stand. Suppose in a relationship, health, money, career, self-improvement, spirituality, everywhere we gave ourselves mark. And then we decided that we want to go above 7. Mark was work from 1 to 10, right? And wherever we felt below 7, we decided to go above that. So we made our dreams for that. And to manifest dreams, we have to do affirmations, we have to do visualization, we have to do meditation, we have to make a vision board, and there are many other things also. You can do it. You can do it in different way also. So how these dreams helped you on? Because you made dream, you because when you make dreams in every aspect of life, it's a wheel of life. So the wheel become round. Other it is like that, here it is like that, then come down, then go up. The wheel is not round and it is not properly a circle. So when we make the holistic dreams, the whole will become round. Our our life become very, very what do you call it, smooth. And you really enjoy it. Because if you have got lot of money but no relationship, your money doesn't give you happiness. Money can be a product of happiness, but happiness, look, money can be product because happy money can come, but money cannot give happiness. If you have money, you don't have health, or if you have relationship and you don't have health and money, so everything has to be there holistically. So how you ever had a dream, you did make your points and you did write where you want to reach and how you want to reach. Actually, how is not your purpose. You should always write your dreams. very clearly and leave it to your subconscious mind. How will it be given to you by universe? It will give you the opportunity. Once you have written down the dreams, the opportunity that comes to you is which were not visible before become visible. When you are not written the dreams, opportunities were coming, but you didn't realize this are opportunity because you didn't know your dream. But now what will happen? Whatever is happening in life, and you have written your dreams, you immediately catch the opportunity. Oh yes, this is what I want. Oh yes, this is how I think. And this person is perfect for me. So it happens because you have written your dreams. And when you have holistic growth, the life becomes more and more smoother. Right? So let's go, Aarti.
Hello, the question again.
I said,
Yes,
when you write your dreams
yes,
in every aspect of your life, first in some relationship you will give 9 marks. In money you give yourself 6 marks. In health you give 4 marks. So money that is really not round. Then you make a dream that I want to improve my health. You will change your lifestyle. You will change your food. You start exercising. Then about money, you start doing something to earn more money. In relationship, you will start talking to people in a different way. You will evolve in life, and in every aspect you bring your mark up to 8 or 9. So wheel is almost round. The wheel of life is almost round, and then your life become very smooth. But after writing the dreams, you realize that the relationship were very bad, and you work on it. After writing dreams and giving marks, you realize the health was a problem. You give focus to it. So writing down dreams will make you aware what is something that you need and you don't have. If you don't write down the dreams, everything seems to be luck or bad luck. Oh, it's my bad luck. But when you write down dreams, that time you understand it's not about luck and bad luck. It is cause and effect. Whatever is happening, you are causing it. When you change the cause, the effects change, results change. When you sow the proper seed, you will get a proper fruit. Okay. So we did manifesto dreams. That is one of the session. We wrote down what mark, we gave the mark to every dream, and we wrote down what you want. Once you know what you want, maybe spirituality, maybe career, maybe relationship, then you start working on it. And then whenever there is opportunity or somebody talking something about it, you realize your ears will instantly catch that part, which is something that is going to impact your dream. Till then, you were not aware of it. People were speaking, there are opportunities coming, but you were not realizing. But once you write down, you start realizing. Am I right?
yeah, I think so.
Because once
What
you've
is
written
happening is
down,
that
you are more aware, more focused.
so that is my challenge. I need to do a lot more writing down.
Yes.
Very
And
important.
write very clearly. See, Sylvester, when you write dream of a house, write where it should be, how big, how many rooms, what will every room contain, how will be your sofa, how will be your kitchen, everything very clearly. If you want a job, somebody who wants job, they have to write down which company, what type of colleague, what type of job, what work, how will the boss be, to write everything very clearly. When you write clearly, you vibrate. There's a vibration coming from your body, and that vibration attracts the same vibration, and it attracts what you want. Till now, we were thinking it is luck and bad luck, but now we understand it is cause and effect. We have to think in a problem. We have to bring that emotions out. We have to feel that what we want we have and bring that emotion out so that that emotion will vibrate, will go in the universe because your thoughts, your emotions are energy. it will go out and attract same energy and bring it back. This is how we attract. The law of attraction works like that. With the vibrations, how you send your vibration, the vibration right on this energy field, it goes and finds the same energy, bring it back. So instead of understanding all this physical thing or a technical thing, we have to just understand that always have dreams, focus on dreams, think about dreams, feel good about dreams, emote, give good emotions, and you will attract what you want. Simple way. Okay. Am I clear till now?
Yes, you are very clear.
Jatin ji, Jatin,
Yes, sir.
अब बाहर हो गया घर हो?
नहीं sir.
हाँ. I called your name because I just saw your name right now. So it's clear, right? Jatin?
जी sir.
Okay. After dream, we went to discover our true self, who we really are, what are our skills, what is something that we love a lot, what is something that we do even if we don't get payment, whatever person we are, finding your true self.
Sir, sir, today I
Huh?
asked you a question. Would you like to
Huh?
answer here?
Repeat it, please.
Okay. Actually, I asked you that I want to be more humble and I want to bring more humility. ठीक है?
Huh?
Although I am practicing gratitude a lot, but still I feel कि मेरे को और humble होना है. इसके लिए कुछ आप बता सकते हैं?
It is, Jatin, it is a practice. If I want to be humble, I have to practice a lot. What happened, slowly my anger came down. I started forgiving people very fast. But previously I was getting annoyed at a little bit thing. And that was a big problem in my home. I had to get angry at my wife, my children, everywhere. But that time I thought I am doing everything. And now I have started thinking they are doing a lot. Therefore I'm able to do something.
मैं इसमें एक बार ऐड करूं कुछ?
Hi, yes, go ahead.
हाँ, मतलब
Please
मेरे
speak
साथ
in
भी
English
ये
because Sylvester is there, he will not understand Hindi.
okay. So
That's the only reason.
what happens is that I also forget things very fast. Okay,
Ah,
whenever I make a mistake, I accept, I ask for forgiveness, and I move on. Okay,
great.
whatever you are saying, that happens with me also. But am I being hard with myself that I am thinking a lot, or matlab, more or less my all the relations are good in my business, in my network, everything is good, it is great, but I don't know, I feel I am judging myself more, or is there any way to bring more humility or more
It
humbleness
could
in your
be.
behavior?
Yes, it could be one thing. I think that was happening with me also. I was forcing myself to be humble. Then I realized one day while meditating, even meditation, I was trying to force myself in the meditation. All of a sudden, I got the realization that meditation is not forcing, it is not going into thoughtlessness. It is leaving the thought to move. Let the thought come, let the thought go, without worrying about it. Same thing about humbleness. When we try to be humble, more humble, we become more and more rigid. So just leave yourself. Sometimes it is important that you get annoyed at somebody. Sometimes important and really necessary to tell somebody the truth. Humbleness doesn't mean that you will say something good to others. Humbleness means you will accept your fault and you will start loving people, accept people as they are. You won't try to change them. That is the real humbleness. We try to change people. Don't try to change. And then we understand humbleness, we try to change ourselves a lot. Just be calm. you will get humbleness automatically. If you try to force yourself, you want to become more humble, you will say, nah, so what happened now? You try to force yourself. Your intentions are good. You have a good intention. But what is happening? You are forcing yourself. So what is coming out? Not what you want, but what you are forcing. Your focus is on forcing yourself. So you are harassing yourself, like this. So you are not being humble to yourself, first of all. Be nice to
I
yourself.
I think that my brother
It is like
needs.
lack of humbleness that he's feeling,
Ha!
according to me.
So that disturbs him.
Yeah, I think he should try to give people more space. He occupies, when you try to occupy more space than people, you tend to dominate or would want to dominate. But where you are giving
No,
people
here is
more
dominating himself
space,
to be humble.
huh, more space for people to manage, the space that is there, you give them more and give yourself little, then you'll get a feedback as to how much humble you are from what they do and what they say. You know, um, I guess life is all about a feedback. When
Life is all
people
about
tell you
feedback.
feedback, yes, life, a bulk of
Ah,
it is all about feedback. You can know where you are based on the feedback you get from the people you engage with. You know, so humility very difficult, but like they say, perfect practice makes perfect. Gradually, we can make it.
Actually, thank you so much for your for sharing this. Actually, my you don't know me much. Sir knows me from the background. Uh, Basically, if I have 100% humility or 90% humility or humbleness in my behavior, I want to take it to 200%. That's where my question comes from. Actually,
Oh,
then
uh,
okay.
Nirvana,
Okay.
don't force yourself.
I interact with more than 30 40 people in a day uh,
Oh, okay.
because of uh, because of
He's a
my
marketing
profile.
guy.
Okay, okay. So I meet 4 to 5 people, new people every day. Okay, and I talk to 4 to 5 new people every day. My concern is not this normal level of humility. I am just talking about taking it to the next
I,
level. That's what
okay.
I want to learn.
Yeah.
I am practicing gratitude daily. Okay, and what you call, if I am in touch with more than 100 people, they know that what kind of person I am. But sometimes the situation comes and this is the sir said that you get annoyed. I don't want to be annoyed even for to anybody, actually, to
You,
anybody
you,
in my
That
relations.
is
I
not,
want to
Sachin, that is not possible, my dear. See, if you ask
you see, you want to be
Buddha
a
also,
perfectionist. You want to be a perfectionist. You want to be the ideal, and that might not be possible. That, for instance, from what you say, you are a very nice person. You are very humble. You are looking at the human averages, so you are on top already. Given what I'm hearing from you, you are on top already, but you are trying to be a perfectionist as far as humility is concerned, or to be an idealist. That may be difficult to attain, my brother.
but the thing, your life comes with all the negativity. You cannot always be positive. Negativity is a part of your life. You have to accept it. Even if you go to a big sadhu, even they get annoyed sometimes. They get angry. Sometimes they have to fake the anger to make the student understand. So you cannot say I cannot get angry at any time. There are sometimes it is not possible. You have to show that anger to make the person understand. So you have
okay.
to you have to be just a minute. You have to be very practical in life. Where you have to be humble, and sometimes because if you're more humble, people will try to kick you. Don't let it happen. Because we are learning to be humble, not to be weaker. Humbleness with the strength, with the strongness. Yes, Sachin.
Okay. 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 Uh, ठीक है, and thank you for addressing this question.
If you want
Okay.
have something, we'll again talk on this. Don't worry. But tell me the perfect situation. This is what happened. Then it will be better. Because it's
Uh,
like now time we were talking about something. अरे
चलो,
क्या बोला?
okay. Okay, chalo. Okay. I don't know if I am taking much of your time. Can I share an example also?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Uh, mm, चलो, recently मतलब I'm running my own business, so I hired an employee. Okay.
हाँ.
So I hired him, and I was doing most things right for that person, for my employee, like giving him growth prospect, uh, teaching him whatever is required at the in the job. Okay. And whatever is required from me, like paying salary on time and giving the freedom to work, I was doing everything right, from my perspective actually. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So he has been there with me from October. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so as a startup founder, as a young business, what I think is that financially you should take care of your employees and you should give the salaries on time, right?
Absolutely.
So that is the first thing that I tried to do, and I also give him a freedom that he learns and he grows. And one thing that I focus on is accountability. Okay, so I wanted more accountability since mine is a young startup, so I wanted more accountability. So whatever responsibility I gave him, more or less, he was not able to take the accountability. He was doing, maybe from his side, he was doing his best, but I used to find ki he doesn't take accountability in his work. Okay, so somewhere I used to have some arguments with him, in spite of thinking very good for him, since I know him from last 12 years actually. He trusted me in my journey, so I respect him a lot for that. But still, I have some arguments with him every third day, or every second day, or every fourth day, due to one or the other thing. This makes that's why this humbleness or humility, or this thing is coming in my
In your
mind,
mind.
in spite of having the right intentions for somebody, in spite of doing whatever is required from you, then also you are facing such situations. That's why I'm coming down to this, that
So
it
tell me, Jatin, it was argument or discussion? First of all.
generally enters into an argument that I am not satisfied,
Ah.
like.
So you, instead of going in argument from today onwards, you will ask him the question and whatever answer, tell him this is not satisfactory. Instead of telling him why you said so and so, why did this, you have to say this is what I want and this is not satisfactory. But one thing more, Jatin, if the
Yes.
person is capability is not that much, you cannot expect more than from you. You will have to be satisfied with what he can give. If you ask him much more than what you want, what he's able to, but if
Hmm.
he is capable and you are shouting at him, you are doing a favor to him. The best example of being humble that you care for him. So it depends on situation to situation. Because if you are arguing with him, stop arguing because when your employee is with you, you have to be like a brother to him. Tell him this is not right, this is something that I won't accept. No problem. You have to be very, what do you call it, not sturdy, very definite about it. But that doesn't mean that you will start arguing with him and trying to make him understand. You cannot make anybody understand. You have to tell this is what I want. Let him find the way.
And this is what I was trying to do. But again, in every what was happening was, in every work I had to get the job done in the end. Okay, since I believe in getting the job done, so I
Mhm.
had to get involved mainly in getting the job done. So I used to ask him, why don't you take the accountability part, since I have hired you for this? but at the end I have to do all the things.
So we'll have
So
to
that
accept that. He's not capable. Nothing. Either he's not capable or he doesn't have willingness.
and हाँ
So,
ये these are the two things that can be there. But rather than thinking on those part, I wanted to work on myself. Uh, that's why I'm asking such thing.
why would you work on this? See, the thing, if you ask me to do something, I'm taking salary from him, I'm not doing what you want. Either you tell me twice or thrice, this is what I want, and I have to accept that if I want the salary. If I can't
Hmm.
do it, you have to either remove me instead of fighting with me and bring somebody else. You cannot expect me to do after three mistakes, you cannot give me fourth chance.
Hmm.
It is stupid of us. So if you are
Right.
really humble, nice person, to understand that Harish capacity, Harish doesn't know this capacity, better relieve him from here and bring somebody else. That will
Okay.
be a blessing on me in this case.
Okay.
Other you are just pulling me, I'm getting pulled. My life is ruined, your life is ruined, money is wasted, everything goes wrong. Okay, so
Hmm.
right sense of being humbleness is being accept the person as he is, and you also being really what do you call it authentic. You cannot fake yourself.
Hmm.
Most of people, what they try to show something and they are different. They can never be humble. But when you are humble, you have to be authentic. But at the same time, you have to be shrewd also. In business, you cannot just leave everything to humbleness. You have to be shrewd, you have to understand people. Otherwise, if you try to be lot of because humbleness is taken as weakness. Don't be weak, nothing. Be a strong person. Be nice to people. But if somebody is not able to respond to you in the way he should have responded, you should be strict with him also.
What happens is कि sir Rhonda Byrne magic is so much into my mind that I generally start questioning myself when such situations comes to me.
No. See, in that book also, what she's saying, be grateful for something that has happened to you. But you cannot be grateful for something that is going wrong. You
Honey,
know? Ah,
again, sir, when you are saying that you have to be shrewd or you have to be annoyed or you have to do certain things
ah,
to tell the other person, right?
ah.
So that time I feel that that time I doubt myself that if I am not being grateful enough, at that
No,
moment
no.
only I think,
Gita, Krishna Bhagavan says in Gita, if sometime, if needed, you have to fight with the person. You are there, be nice, give him all the chance.
hmm,
But then you have to be very strict also. That is your duty.
maybe I will learn with time.
Okay. No. You can you just start practicing, it will happen. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nothing to worry. You're not doing anything wrong yet. Don't worry. But you have to be strict sometime. Nothing wrong in that. Gita itself says, Krishna of course says, why did he tell Arjun to start fighting with people when he was saying no, they're all my brothers and sisters? He said, Krishna Bhagavan said, nobody gonna die because everybody are a soul and soul never dies. First thing. Secondly, he said, you have to fight from the dharma side. You have to be fair. If there are people
Hmm.
unfair, you have to fight with them. You will also have to kill them.
Ji.
Okay. So that is nothing wrong. So humbleness is somewhere you be nice to people, give him all the time to rectify himself. If he doesn't rectify, you have to take the steps.
Hmm.
So let us
Okay.
understand the basics, okay? Otherwise,
Okay.
it will happen in that being humble. In being humble, you will become weaker. Weakness is not allowed in the life.
Hmm.
You cannot be weak, my dear. Weak people can never serve anybody. You become the most useless person in the world.
Hmm.
Okay. So whenever you do something, you have to be strong in life.
Right, sir. Right.
Okay. So don't
Oh.
feel bad. This is what was required and you did it rightly. Only stop argument. Start discussing and tell him this is what I want.
Hmm. Sure. Okay, sir.
Where
Thank
are
you so
you?
much.
Where are you? Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So we came up to discover your true self. Then we went to finding our life's purpose. Because every person who is born in this world has some purpose in their life. What is the purpose? Everybody has been attributed with some skill. Now you have to find what you are really good at. What are your skills? And after finding that, that will become purpose because you will be, you know, purpose is something you are passionate about. Purpose is something that you are passionate about. You love to do it. अरे क्या जतिन जी we are always there for you. Thank you, dear. So purpose is something that you are passionate about. That is something you love to do, even if you're paid or not. Doesn't matter. You love to do. Okay. So when you find the purpose, once you have found the purpose, your life becomes extremely beautiful. Not that problems or issues won't come. The problem won't look like a problem. It will look like a challenge. It won't look like a hurdle. You will see it as just a stepping stone. When you get the real purpose, you are ready to give your best and you're ready to do anything. And when you have the purpose, your happiness is to it goes to the seventh cloud, or what do you call it? सातवें आसमान पे ऐसा होता है. I don't know what you call it in English. There must be some idiom, some saying in the English also. So it is so
On
high.
cloud nine, in English it
On
is said,
cloud
I am
nine,
on the
yes.
cloud nine.
I said seven, bro. On cloud nine. You are on cloud nine. So this is where you become, you start feeling worthy. You start feeling that your life is worth it. So, so this purpose is so important in your life. Moksha in a moksha. What do you call moksha in English? Teacher, if you want moksha, you have to find the purpose.
Salvation.
Oh, salvation. Well, after dying, you get salvation. I am telling you, why not find it right now when you are living? So when you have your purpose and you are living your purpose and you're working for a purpose, you are not working. Your work become effortless. Purpose is so important. So once you find your purpose, everything will fall in line. Everything. I think I said 1.5 hours, but it is too less. Can we continue sometime else, day after tomorrow or Friday? It is only 10 o'clock. If everybody agrees, I'll be happy. Is it okay? Sylvester, Prasid, Jyoti, Jatin, and Aarti ma'am.
Please repeat, sir. आपने क्या पूछा?
It is only 10 o'clock and we have only reached up to 6 sessions. There are 12 sessions. There are all 6 more chapters to be, what do you call it, to talk on or to discuss. So it is only 10. Can we do it some other day? No, on Friday
Yes, sure,
night?
sure, sir. Already my family is calling me. आ जाओ, जल्दी
Please,
आओ.
please. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. So we'll do it on Friday, okay? Bye bye.